Myself.
Hello. Can you stop?
Hello.
ജഡ്ജി കേറിയിട്ടില്ല കേട്ടോ, ഒരു 2 മിനിറ്റ് വെയിറ്റ് ചെയ്യും.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Hope I'm audible. Thank you so much for investing your time with us this evening to be part of this event. Myself Ardra B, and for today, I will be serving you as the moderator of the event. Today, we have an amazing panel on the root causes of product failure, where we will be talking about the reasons why a product fails. Sometimes it can be related to marketing, and sometimes it is an organizational issue. And in some cases, it could be both. But before we dive into the panel introductions, there might be a few of them who are not familiar with Venus campaign. So let me introduce to you in brief about Venus campaign. Venus campaign is an initiative of IEEE Women in Engineering, where the team works for the upliftment of women entrepreneurs. They give opportunities for the women entrepreneurs to network, develop, and flourish. We have a collective database of 500 plus where they give better opportunities and platform to launch their products. So that's all about the Venus campaign. Now we have our amazing judging panels on the floor. So introducing to you our judges for today's panel discussion. Our first judge, Mr. Shyam Pradeep Ali. Shyam Pradeep Ali is the co-founder and COO at Infusory Future Tech Labs. He was an active IEEE volunteer in College of Engineering, Thrissur. He is also the coordinator of Industrial Engagement and Entrepreneurship IEEE Kerala Chapter. Welcoming, sir. Our second judge, Mr. Najib bin Hanif. Najib bin Hanif is the founder and COE of Zara Biotech, algae and seaweed biotechnology scientist, and also a certified member of ABI ISER Swift. He is also specialized in product development sector and initiated his startup from his campus. Welcoming, sir. So now we will take a few moments for each of the panelists to briefly introduce themselves. We have in total 7 panelists for today. So firstly, calling upon each one of you. Panelist number 1, Lavanya EV.
Yeah, hello all. I hope I'm audible to everyone. So yeah, my name is Lavanya EV and currently I'm 4th year computer science BTech student. So currently I'm holding the position of IEEE Women in Engineering Chairperson of IEEE SB, Government College of Engineering, Kannur. So yeah, that's about me.
Panelist number 2, Rosmi Johnson.
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah.
First of all, thank you for giving me an opportunity to introduce myself. I'm Rosmi Johnson. I'm an innovative graphic designer, enthusiastic documentation head who is currently pursuing a BTech degree in computer science and engineering at FISAT. I'm a person who can tackle any errand with advanced promptness and capability. Currently, I'm working at various positions like documentation head at IEEE at SB, design head at Venus Campaign, Kochi Hub representative of design at IEEE IEEE Kerala Section. My current voluntary activities include MC at IEEE Inter Society Weekly Webinar Series and a graphic design at IEEE at SB. Thank you.
Panelist number 3, Dia Anna Varghese.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Good evening, one and all. Myself, Dia Anna Varghese from Missionary College of Engineering and Technology, and I'm currently pursuing my 3rd year BTech degree in Computer Science and Engineering. Thank you. That's all.
Okay, thank you. Panelist number 4, Liana Anil.
Good evening to one and all present here. I'm Liana Anil. I'm an undergraduate student currently pursuing my BTech degree from Muthoot Institute of Technology and Science. I'll be talking about the subtopic given to me, which is poor planning as one of the root causes of product failure. Thank you.
Panelist number 5, Aishwarya AS.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Myself Aishwarya, and I'm currently pursuing my BTech degree of 2nd year in LBS Institute of Technology for Women, Pujapura. And I'm very happy and excited to be a part of this panel discussion today. I'll be discussing about misguided enthusiasm. Thank you.
Panelist number 6, Abba Matthews.
Hi all, myself Ava Matthews, currently doing my 4th year BTech in Computer Science Engineering at Vishwadi College of Engineering, Varakulam, and also the current chairperson of IEEE SPVGCT.
Panelist number 7, Nora Jomon.
Hello everyone, myself Nora Jomon. I am a 2nd year CS student from Vishwadi College of Engineering and Technology. Thank you.
Thank you, panelists. Now, our topic for today is the root causes of product failure. There are many reasons for the failure of a product. The improper design of products can cause many issues, such as in the case of launching the device, soon we may have to compromise in the quality of the product. And also, higher price is another reason for the failure of certain products. Higher production and distribution cost may lead to higher price. Such a product cannot be sold in the market consisting of middle and lower income buyers. So now let's move on to our discussion. So coming to the discussion, panelist number 1. Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
So Lavanya, could you say few examples for the product failure.
Okay. So some of the main reasons for the failure of the product is like the lack of competitive analysis. Like there should be a unique selling point in your product. Okay, if your product is similar to what that is already existing in the market, then that will not work, right? Like if your product is too new to the market and if you don't know what is your target market, so if in such cases the product flops, and also if we are not doing the promotion in right way, that also will lead to the failure of the product. And also it is very important to analyze the market. Okay, when a company launches a product without doing any proper and accurate market basket analysis, then the product failure may occur. And also if the product does not meet the customers' perceptions, and if the products are not being sold to the customers who actually need it. Okay, and also the quality of the product should also be good. So talking about some of the examples, one of the example is of Microsoft Zoom. So Microsoft actually came up with a portable media player that was first launched in November 2006, but it was failed because of the bad timing, and also the promotion was not did properly because of the insufficient marketing, and also due to the lack of innovation because it was not so different from the already existing products. And talking about one more example, it is of Cosmopolitan Yogurt. So Cosmopolitan is actually an international magazine that came up with a totally different product. That is Cosmopolitan Yogurt. That is two at a higher price tag than the competitors. So due to this higher price and due to the lack of competitive analysis and market research, and also because of the unfamiliar territory, ultimately it led to the failure of that product. And also talking about another example, that is of GM, that is General Motors. So from 5% market share in the year 2010, GM reached just 1% market share in the year 2016. It was actually because they were not able to understand the wants of Indian users. The company was targeting the middle class market, but they could not understand their preferences for low cost and comfortable cars. So that's why it also led to the failure of that product. So we can see that even the big tech giants have faced some of the failures due to this. Okay, so some of the things that we have to take care is that the product should be of great quality, and it is better if it is getting some quality certifications and all. And also the product should always be in demand. Like the organization and the marketer should always ensure that the product they are going to sell in the market should be in demand. And also the competitive analysis, that is very important. Like you should know like what distinguishes your product from the already existing products in the market. That unique selling point is very important, and for that you have to do the proper market analysis and what makes you different from the already existing ones. Yeah, and also the spare parts and the service centers, they should also be available in the market. So yeah, these are some of the points that I wanted to convey for this question. Yeah, I think I have answered that.
Yeah. So Rosmi.
Yeah. Hello.
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 Am I audible?
Yeah, you're good to go.
Okay. Can you bring a defective product case against a manufacturer for incorrect product labeling?
Here we can bring a defective product case against a manufacturer for incorrect product labeling. Because the product warnings must be conspicuous and they must clearly communicate a product potential for harm if used properly. There are some most common examples for improper labeling of products occurs when a drug manufacturer fails to provide warnings about a drug side effects or interaction with other drugs or illness. One of the notable examples of this inadequate labeling of product liability claim involved a person. She was prescribed a medication to that this is generally administered via IV drip or intramuscular injection. When a clinician used a different method to administer the drug, it resulted in patient developing a gangrene, a risk that was not explicitly ruled out on the label. The patient successfully sued the drug manufacturer and was awarded $67 million. And speaking about another example of mislabeled or inadequate labeling leading to a product liability claim was found in a lawsuit against Wall Foods Market. And it was that when they sold a product labeled as vegan Ginger Snap cookies, that did not indicate that the product contained tree nuts, a non-allergen. This product was failed due to the undetailing of that the product contained milk, soy, and eggs. All of these ingredients could potentially cause serious injury or even death to a customer who trusted the inadequate and incomplete ingredient labels on the product. So the manufacturers are aware of the responsibilities and duties regarding product labeling, and when they fail to fulfill those responsibilities, they risk the health and the safety of those people who are purchasing and using their products. So if you have been harmed by an inadequately or incorrect labeled product, the attorneys and laws can help you. I think I have clearly talking about the topic.
Okay, thank you, Dia. So panelist number 3. Sorry, Rosni. Panelist number 3, Dia. What are the causes that arises from lack of cross-functional communication?
Okay. While designing a product, there is a proper and balanced cross-functional communication between each and every member in a team. So, by the lack of this communication, there is some problems, causes. First one is misaligned goals and priorities. That is employees that are works on this team that are mainly focus on the things that impact how they are measured or rewarded. And employees are mainly focused how they are measured or rewarded, not the performance. Second one is technology disconnect. The members in the team were disconnect from the new technologies. So we need to maintain a proper communication. Each and every members should connect with new technologies that in the society. The third one is there is a lack of trust in between each and every member in the team that affect the competence of that team in the society, and performance depend on the performance. Okay, next, too much or too little communication. There's a proper communication between each and every member. There exists a proper and balanced level of communication between each and every team members. So too much communication, there exists a lack certain problems, and too little communication will also arise problems in the team while designing any system software, any software systems or anything, any product. So these are the things, these are the causes that arise from lack of cross-functional communication in a team. First one is misaligning the goals and priorities. Second is technology disconnect. There are each and every members should have connected with technologies that are existed in the society. Third one is lack of trust. So there should be a trust between each and every member for accepting others' ideas, opinions. The fourth one is too much or too little communication. There is a proper communication between each and every members and understanding each and every members and accept others' ideas, initiative, innovative ideas that will lead a good design team. So that's all today.
Thank you. Now, hello.
Hello? Am I audible? So that's
Hello. Thank you, Dia. Liana, can you please explain how poor planning can lead to product failure?
Yes, Sarika. The results of poor planning are many. Like, first of all, when we are planning a product, we are setting its time. Poor time management is a result of poor planning. If poor planning means that the schedule that the team members are supposed to follow is not set out. The members will have no clear picture of what is expected of them as they work on the product. There will be no deadlines to meet, hence creating a very lazy atmosphere among the team members. This means that the project will not be completed on time and the result will be a very shortly done work. The second one is that poor, clear definitions of projects' objectives. Like at the onset of every product development, when we are setting plan, we are also giving clear definitions of the product's objectives. Therefore, if the planning is not done right, the team members will not know what exactly they are working on, and this will make them not to work efficiently for the project. Their productivity and their output will be very low, leading to the failure of the product. The third one is that budget will not be set out. At the planning stage, budget that is required for the project, and that means in which the funds will be sought to is set out. Poor planning will result to the budget being left out of the project's main agenda. Additionally, like the estimation of the funds that will be used is not made due to poor planning. This means that the funds will be misused and wasted. The completion of the project will record tremendous losses and the project will have failed. Poor planning of a project will also fail to meet the expectations of the customers. They will be dissatisfied with the work that has been done, and they will not consider the business for any job in the future. This will be a huge loss for the business or for the company or organization. The project will have failed in establishing good relations with the potential clients. If there is no proper planning, then we lose the support of the stakeholders. The stakeholders usually have expectations from a presentation of the plan of the project to be worked on. If the planning is poor, the stakeholders will not support the project as they will have different expectations, which is a negative. People who intended to sponsor the project may not do so because they do not have a clear picture of what they are sponsoring. It is a very big drawback. The sixth and the final one that I would like to talk is about failing to plan exposes the project to unpredicted high risks and problems. This leads to time wastage in trying to figure out how to solve the challenge that has come in between the product development process. Time is money, hence the funds of the project will be used in solving the issues that arise from the project due to poor planning. Subsequently, the project will be destined for failure. The people assigned to do various tasks on the projects may not be the ones suitable for that, and hence everyone working towards the project cannot contribute to their full potential, and hence the project fails. That's all I have to talk about.
Thank you, Rihanna. So, Aishwarya, if you have not communicated with the targeted audience regarding the benefits of the product, then how will you sell it?
Yes, Kara. I hope I'm audible. And let's
Yeah.
say the customers are buying the product, and but still the sale volume is low. Let's say that condition. So it could be the reason that the customers do not understand your product and how to use it, or they do not perceive the value that you give to that product that you wanted to perceive. So I would tell that the planner should rely on the authentic and unbiased informations. Reading the future what is uncertain. It would be understandable that it is difficult for us that for heavy resources for the promotion of your product. And don't remember that not your product will not be sold unless people know about it. So if you have not communicated to your targeted audience, your product will not be sold. As Liana told earlier, we should analyze your market. You should analyze your market whether your product could be sold. And the main thing is your product should be understandable for your customers. They should understand how to use it, and they should understand about your product. So I can tell that the common way they can understand is through advertisement. Nowadays, it is possible that through televisions, through social medias, your product could be deep and catchable to the audience, and product could be sold like the way, and it is good that your product should be I failed. Your product should be deep catchable for the audience through the advertisement. So nowadays, advertisement is the best way that you can show your product to your audience. The way nowadays advertisement is showing the way how the product you can understand, that the audience can understand how your product is, how to use it. Like the way now advertisement is shown in TV, in social medias, so on. So that is all about. So your product should be communicated to your targeted audience, and the audience should understand how your product should be used and what is your product. Unless and until your product is not understandable by your audience, it will not be sold. So the product should be understandable by the audience. Thank you.
Thank you, Aishwarya. Now, Abba, how can we overcome poor timing and prevent product failure?
Hi. As Aishwarya earlier mentioned, advertisement is also very important. At the same time, timing is also very important in a product launch. A product launch is often a break moment for a company. The effective timing is crucial in order to attract the customers and optimize the revenue and also the profit of a product. To attract the customer, you want your product to launch at the perfect time at the market when it is most anxious for the features, when the customers are really need for the features and the benefits offered by the product. Launching a product too early also affects because the customer may not ready to understand the value of the product or the features, what kind of feature it has, or rises a problem when it comes to the launching of the product too early. When the product launching is too late, it may miss the point at which customer really want the offered benefits. Like the customers may miss the offered benefits of the product. Timing also affects the quality of the product offering, because in some companies, in some cases, company may rush through production and quality checking, because in order to release the product in the market at the earliest, So they may do not, they may rush through the production and the quality checking. It may affect in several ways. That when we took an example, a video game system, Xbox 360, introduced by Microsoft, have some bugs and some customer issues at the launch time, at the first launch time. Earlier, the company uses the negative responses from the first batch products and adjusts it with the next wave of the products. Then when it comes to the methods, how we can overcome poor timing is that ensure the release of the product into the market whenever the customer need is high. That is, we can take an example that when COVID-19 arises, earlier we do not use a mask. Most of the people, only a few number of people uses mask. But when the COVID-19 arises, we can see that every people uses mask. So the production of mask has increases. We can see that there are several varieties of mask that satisfies the customer needs. That is, we have N95, cloth masks, etc., surgical masks, etc., for as according to the customer need. Like that is the correct time. The release of several masks helps in the product to reach its highest. May also then we can make sure it reaches the product to every customers. Then bring a development strategy, that is giving a new feature that override the old feature. That is, we can see that earlier when we take an example of a Sando, like a soap named Sando. Earlier its texture looks different, like it was an orange color and a tough texture for the soap. But then in future developments, they bring new features, like the soap has become transparent in color, and also the color also changes. Like bringing a new feature to a product can increase the it can increase the product production, and like can increase the marketing, and also it attracts the customer. So correct at the correct time, changing the texture and adding new features to the existing products helps in improving the product. And also pricing also matters. Low pricing also seems like the customer sees low pricing product, like it does not have much quality. So like this we can overcome poor timing and improve the we can also avoid the failure of the product by improving this. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Abba. Now, moving to the last panelist, Nora. How can you create and cultivate that innate preference in others towards your products?
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Thank you for asking me the question. So there are some key factors which will help for creating an innate and for cultivating a uniqueness in one's product. So the most and the important one is about customer interaction. So for making a product stand out in the market and for providing the customers a kind of interactive experience, we should have a uniqueness in our product. And it is very important to be interact with the customer in a better and efficient way. A high performing customer experience means it's like giving the best experience and satisfaction from our product to the customers, and it's about their experience that which increases the marketing and the productivity of a particular product from their experiences, and they're willing to accept our product which is being created. So it is very important that we give a better satisfaction and experience for the customers, so that they have a positive experience to a particular product that is being introduced in the market. And the next point is about personal touch. So if we consider an artist who is introducing his or her personal, art crafts into a market, it's about that person's vision and creativity which is being established in that product, and which makes the customers more attractive, and it is like more the person who is creating it is connected basically with the feelings or the ideas and the dreams, and it's like which give more preference to the customer, so that they are quite attracted about how such a particular product was created, or how an artwork was established, from what kind, for what experience. It's all catches the attraction of the customers, and they are willing to accept or a kind of art which is being introduced. And the next point is about like a limited edition. So we are all attracted to limited stock things and brands, all these things. So when you are creating a customized product, means which is in a particular low quantity, we are not attracted to things which is widely available or cheaply available. We look for the most unique thing which is available, so that we can make ourselves a satisfaction among others. It's kind of a unique and rare piece of thing that we acquire from the market. So for making something unique means it gives a distinctive identity, or a particular brand which is different from all of the stuff that is available in the market. So it is very important and essential that we should keep the product unique, and which makes the customers recognize it from the wide variety of same type of materials available in the same market. In such a crowded market, it is very difficult that a particular person introduces a unique variety of product or something into the industry. So it is a very key point that we should make our product like a branded one, like in a limited edition, not for catching or increasing the number of attraction, but just to say that we can just get a feedback that our product, which is a limited one in a low quantity, it gives a better experience to our customers, that like the interaction between the people increases, and it increases the marketing in such a way, in a very efficient way. So it's very important to keep it limited and at a low quantity. And also it's and the next point is about comprehensive branding. So we have to share our brand where space is available with most impactful for the customer, so that we can we can get more attraction, or like when, like how it is spread in the market in a very positive way to influence the marketing, or for increasing this sale of our particular brand. So brand identity has now has more preference and brands. So if we consider, we are always attracted to branded shoes or branded limited edition bags, and it's all like kind of fantasies for all of us. So we look, customers keep looking forward to such things, not the kind of things that is which is widely available in the market or which is very cheap. They look for unique and particular things which makes them a trendy one, a trendy brand, and brand identity with a certain kind of logos, or something which is simple, clean, and like uncluttered. For it's like creating more a kind of deep rooted impression in the customers, so that they get influenced towards our product, and which is a kind of attraction or self satisfaction for the customers to get the products from us. And also when a person develops a particular product in the industry or in the market, it's like they have done it from maybe their personal experience, their background, or anything. Maybe it's like they might have used something, or they were dissatisfied with that. So people who become entrepreneurs, or who started creating these products, might have a flashback or a kind of story behind them, so that the common ground which is being created between the customer and the product, it's kind of an attraction for the people to get know of our product, and it has a kind of tension point. So if we add some kind of tension to our storytelling about our product, and we can see how people, or how the customers react, or how they welcome the product which is being created in the market. So it's kind of not giving our effort for increasing the sales. It's also about creating a uniqueness. Even though we have maybe it is similar, but there should be a unique point or a unique feature to which makes the customers more attracted, or which makes them tell that they prefer our product, or they prefer our brand more than anything because of this particular feature, or that kind of experience, or the person created it has a point in creating such a thing in the industry. So all these kinds of things gives a kind of satisfaction to the customers. And also we know that anyway, if when we introduce a product, if we are very confident that it is unique, or we are very confident about the, even though we should not sit out like that. If the product is kind of, anyway there will be same kind of product or something, the competition will surely arise. Sooner or later it will happen. So we have to put in a emotion or methods to help stand out, or to make our product being distinguished, it should attract the eyes of our customers, to make them tell like, because of this particular uniqueness or the feature added by the creator, I have to choose this product over the other, which makes it is the satisfaction of the customers, and the personal touch and all other features added by the creator, which makes the customers realize, or make them tell, or make them choose our product than the any other things that is available in the market. It's not about competition or anything more than that. We should have a uniqueness in our own product, which should naturally make the customers to choose our product than the others. So that's all about creating uniqueness in a product in a market. Thank you.
Thank you, Nora. So, summing up all this, would you like to share your views regarding how we perform a effective root cause analysis for a product failure?
Hello. Hello, am I audible?
Yeah.
So basically, the root cause analysis is a very good technique that is a useful process for understanding and solving a problem. And it is an often used technique which helps people answer the questions of why problem occurred in the first place. And it seeks to identify the origin of the problem using the specific it has a specific set of steps with associated tools to find primary cause of the problem. And first determine what happened, determine how or why it happened, then figure out what to do to reduce the likelihood that it will happen again. Basically, there are three basic steps for these causes, and they are physical causes, human causes, and organizational causes. And talking about the root cause analysis process, we have five identifiable steps. And the steps are first defining the problem, then second one is collect data, and coming to the third, it is identifying the possible causal factors. Then fourth is identify the root causes, and fifth one, that is last one, that is recommend and implement solutions. I think some a panelist can add on more.
Yeah, so I would like to add. So I completely agree with what she told now. So according to me, some of the different elements that we should consider is like price. Like our product should cost less than what is already existing there. And also we should take care of the delivery. Like we should be able to deliver our product faster to the customer's hand, and also as sooner as possible, other than our competitors. So for a small business, this usually means like serving a particular geographical area, especially one that is difficult or impractical for the other companies to reach. And also the perception that the company is a unique resource with specialized knowledge. So to be good at this, we should thoroughly study about our customers' problems and the competitors. And also we should consider the product features, like our product should do something that the customer values, and also emotional connection, like a good reputation for delivering as promised goes a long way with any customer. So there should be a connection that should be existing between the entrepreneur and the buyers. So this is the area where small companies can excel. So big companies tend to be impersonal. So having unique products contributes significantly to the uniqueness of the business, and also it would help to set the product way away from the business competitors that are already existing. Yeah, I would love to hear from other teammates also.
Agreeing with both the panelists who spoke before me, we can find the details. We can find small details like price, customer satisfaction, and sum it up all into product roadmaps. The product roadmaps will give us a clear idea of where the products failed, if in case it fails, or if it can be made better, and to tackle different situations where there's a possibility that it may fail. So that's it.
In my opinion, as Lavanya mentioned, for the continuance of the process while we are releasing a product into customer, and the customer is unsatisfied with our products, and we can change our product by adding some new features according to our customer satisfaction. There are two types of design process: agile process and plan-driven process. While in a design process is agile, we can modify and add features into our product, and that is satisfy our customer requirements. And we need to collect the feedback from the customers that will help to modify the changes on our product. Okay, that's all.
As earlier mentioned by the other panelists, we can also use several analysis method for the for understanding, like using a pie chart or anything like graphs like that for analyzing what kind of what was our impact on the product, what was our product impact on the customers, and all. From that we can analyze how our product growth is going, and also getting a proper feedback from the customers and analyzing the need of the customer, we can improve our product.
So I like to agree with the opinion of teammates, and it is about the source of the ideas and how the product route maps, and about the role of the product or the role of the design. I can tell that the role of the design, the process outlines we're not doing design, we're not putting the design process only start after a number of bad decisions have already been made. So putting outputs and not outcomes, and the opportunity cost, customer validations comes too late. This all may be behind, and up my points, and thank you.
Hello. Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Okay, so here comes the end of today's session. So now I would like to exchange the floor with our judges. Judges, if you have any questions, you may ask them.
So I have a question, like what is inferred as a product failure? What is considered as a product failure? Like how to assess whether a product is failed or success?
So we can access that whether our product is success by looking the market rates, how the people is buying your product, how many people like your product, how is your selling cost, and how is your product now in the market? Is it catchy to the people? Do they are buying your products? So by analyzing how your product is in the market and how the people know your product, how they understand your product, how they use it, and whether everybody is buying your product and your sale volume is high, then we can understand that our product lead to success. And it is. Thank you.
Okay. Any other views on this?
In my opinion, satisfy all the requirements of our customers.
Okay.
Yeah, so I would like to add on to that. So actually, there are many analytics tools that are already available, like Power BI and Azure Analytics Service and all. So in that, we can see that which age group people are using our product more and what was the sale. We can compare the sales of our product. So we can consider various things like which people from which geography they are buying our products more, and all those things that we will get from that analytics tool. So based on all those analysis we have done, we will get an idea like, is our product successful or is it going to a failure?
Okay.
I would like to add more that the product can be failed due to the improper design of the product. If we are considering an example, that is a HP touchpad. The HP was eager to compete with the iPad when it is released. They were rushing for the release, but it was having a lots of bugs and having a poor operating system. So the stores soon faced excess inventory and they were forced to slash prices. And this has caused a loss of hundreds of millions of dollars. And another one example, there are many examples that many in a real world in which the products have been failed due to improper designing. The fault in products due to improper design of products can cause the burst of products. And for example, considering its example, that is Galaxy Note 7, Samsung, Tata Nano, hoverboards, etc. And the improper design can cause user-friendly products, and this cause of the lack of satisfaction of the customers. And its examples include that Amazon Fire Phone, Facebook Home, etc. Thank you.
Okay.
Najib sir, do you have any questions?
Yeah, actually, the failure of a product is dependent upon, there are certain factors of, it's based on like even each sectors in each product failure, it depends upon the targeted audience and all factors. Okay, so the people who are participating in this conference or like in this panel discussion, they are well defined, and it's clarified the whole aspects of a product design or product failure on all aspects. But I just ask you that is there a difference between what is defined as a competitor? Can you define a competitor for a company or a product? Like if a product with the same price with another product is the market, or same quality or same features, or can you define what is a competitor?
So, in this case, if two companies are having same type of product, same features, there may be features which both the product may not having in common, and if that the both the products is not having the same feature, and the other one is having a good feature than the one which is there. So, and how the competitors are expressing their product in the market to the people, how the people know their product, how the people understand, how can they use the product. This all depends, and through advertisement, more advertisement. If one product is giving more advertisement, then the product may be sold at a huge rate than the other. So like that way, the competitors can sell the product by giving advertisements, by showcasing their product more. This is the way that the people, the person in the company, how he is marketing his product. So he can market in many ways through advertisement, etc. So how he is taking his product to the market shows the rate how he is selling his product.
Also, adding on to that, we can say that there are two type of competitors, like first move competitors and second move competitors. Like first move competitors do that, they release the product, and the second move competitors wait for the first move products and to make the customers to familiarize with the product and also understand what kind of product it is. And the second competitors introduce the product with much more good features, like by so a part of that.
I would like to add on the topic, which was asked the market competition. It motivates the companies to increase the sales by utilizing the four components of marketing. And it has the four P's. The P's are the product, place, promotion, and price. And while competing, we have to look for the same products that is available in the market, and we have to ensure what are the special features, why the competitors product is very that the customers are very eager to buy that products. What are its specialties, what are its features? We have to identify and try to bring the more effective or more useful that products that will be will be bought by the customers. Thank you.
Competitors, like there are two types of competitors. There are direct competitors and indirect competitors. Direct competitors are businesses that are referring to the same product or same substitute for your own product in the same geographical area is a direct competitor. For example, phone companies, Samsung and other companies, they're direct competitors as their product are the same, with maybe with different features or with same features. Indirect competitors are competitors that have the same goal, but their products are different. For example, eyeglasses and contact lenses, they work towards the same goal, but the products are completely different.
Adding to the point said by my teammates, in the case of a competitive product, so consumers just don't look on only based on the prices, but they also look forward to the quality level, and also along with that they will also look forward to the price. But two products to compete in determining their prices, and it also depends on the quality levels and also the point at which they can utilize the product to a particular limit. How could they maximize how to benefit from the product to a greater extent? They also look forward to that, even though they have the two products with similar quality or price, but sometimes the duration of benefiting the product may be different, or how to maximize their profits from two products. So they can also distinguish for a better quality product based on that also. So from when we look from like a microeconomic viewpoint, maybe two possible competition between two particular products, but we have the customers, or we should able to um, recognize or realize from two particular products, not only based on their price or something. We also have to look forward to increase the consumers' need welfare in such a quality sensitive market. So we should look forward for producing the products to make it stand out in the market effectively in such an overcrowded market, in such an efficient by providing the best choices and services for the customers, so that they can maximize their benefits to a greater extent, and making them choose our product more than the other things, and make it stand it out in a better way, in an efficient way. Thank you.
Do you have any other questions? So here comes the end of today's amazing panel discussion. Firstly, I would like to thank all the panelists of today's panel discussion for bringing us more information and insight about the causes of product failure and method to avoid this. I would also thank our external panelists for being part of the team and supporting the team. Secondly, I would like to thank the judging panels for being present today and for investing your valuable time for us. Thank you, judges. Lastly, a big gratitude to the audience of the event for being part of this evening discussion. We would like to thank all of the volunteers of Venus Campaign and Women in Engineering Kerala Session for providing this wonderful platform for us today. So thank you and good night, everyone.